Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Receives it in a good position. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he just whacks it away. Corner. Lewandowski goes up and over. Keylor Navas gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Modric. Conte. Savic. And here's Lewandowski. Dybala goes through them, and Dybala! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Cuts it out. Koulibaly.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
That's the throw. Conte. Savic. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Conte. Aguero opts to play it back. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high.
We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step in.
He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Savic. De Bruyne. Mendy is charging up on the overlap. Away from immediate danger. And it's Mendy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
A real chance to break. Kane. And here's Sterling. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pjanic! She's it out of harm's way.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Pete.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Kurzawa. Thiago Silva drives it forward. Vertonghen. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Marquinhos puts it into the middle.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box. If it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And it's Dybala. Bernardeschi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. The stands here, the Curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels. And the
goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Matic. Is there any support? He might not need it. Firmino. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's looking to get there first. Pogba. Tries to stroke it through. Cleared away. And here's Immobile. It's Immobile! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Bonucci. Thiago. Laporte. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Pogba. Pogba! He is off the hook. That's personal relief.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bonucci. João Cancelo. Juventus are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. João Cancelo played in deep. And that's out of reach. Oh, good interception. Firmino. Messi. Can he get through? Matic drives it forward. Now it's Pogba. Immobile. Has a hit! Away from immediate danger. Danger averted for now. Wan-Bissaka needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Aubameyang clips one through. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Played in with accuracy. Romagnoli does well there, alert. Wan-Bissaka tries to locate someone up front. Fabinho. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're off again.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Messi. And Messi!
Messi clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it. Immobile really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Immobile. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Romagnoli drives it towards the front. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Talisca, he's gone for it! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Shaw, and it's played forward. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. And here's Aubameyang, and it's Ziyech! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Lovely bit of skill there. There are a few waiting for it. Fabinho tries a shot! It's anyone's ball. Talisca. Maguire hoists it forward. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka plays it forward. Thiago.
We could assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Juventus look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
And it's Cancelo. Keeps everyone guessing. Immobile. Forward it goes. Bonucci cuts it out. Laporte. And here's Aubameyang. Decent progress down the left.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Immobile desperately wants to get on the end of this. Alexandro. Ziyech. And here's Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ziyech. And here's Messi. And that is that. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid...
Well, hello and welcome to you on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Too high profile, and the finish! No, not quite.
Marco Verratti just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mesut Ozil. And it's Salah. Walker. Silva! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Silva brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lemar not easily shrugged off the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Liverpool are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's Icardi. Xhaka did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Robertson. And here's Suarez. He's through, now is he in? Walker. Tagliafico. Tagliafico plays it forward. "30 minutes gone. Malcolm. Roberto. Matuidi pings it out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's Suarez. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Marco Verratti. Silva. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Mohamed Salah. And it's Walker. Delivery from Walker. Oblak is there to take. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Madrid pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
And here's Mauro Icardi. Lamar. Matuidi. Granit Xhaka. Tagliafico. Parejo. It's a loose ball. And here's Roberto. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Silva looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. And here's Suarez. Hoists it high. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Luis drives it forward. Malcolm. Roberto. Marco Verratti. Matip. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Mats Hummels. Silva. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez. Oh, big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Time for a change in personnel. The defence goes for goal! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Jordan Henderson. And it's Salah. Silva. Marco Verratti. Kyle Walker. And here's Mohamed Salah. Silva. David Silva gets it out to the wing.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Saul.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Saul. Looking to get chance!
Saul really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. He spotted the run and played him through. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's hoisted clear. Lamar. And Dijk goes looking. Mane. Kyle Walker. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Casemiro floats one over. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hazard, towering header, and oh! Yes, it's in! Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Courtois sends that a long way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar, whipped in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Neymar plays it short. Time to deliver. Out towards the flank. Ramos. Hazard, over to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva tries to clear. Can he deliver? Neymar. Goretzka drives it forward. Now it's Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Goes for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Christian Eriksen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hazard. And it's Neymar. That's great strength on the ball. Madrid are very keen on the aerial route. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hazard. Casemiro. Shapes to shoot. This could fall anywhere. And he's there to cut it out. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Casemiro, and it's Hazard. Hazard spreads it towards the left. It is quite a run he's making here. Played into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo hoists it forward. Diego Costa. Bernardo Silva. Fernandinho. Costa. Fernandinho. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Repelled by the keeper. Skriniar is there to heave it away. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Eriksen. Pavard. Eriksen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And here's Neymar. And a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Hazard gets it back. Come back to the keeper. Skriniar. Forward it goes. Hazard battles to win it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That intervention was very necessary.
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Fernandinho. Goretzka. Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Forward it goes. Hazard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. So, blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. James Rodriguez! Kimmich. It's Dembele.
Dembele really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
There's a long ball. Coutinho. And he heaves it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Dembele. James. Gnabry. Now it's James Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Inter Milan still without an attempt on target. Could move up a gear here. De Ligt goes back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Going through. And through to the goalkeeper. D'Ambrosio. And it's Bale. Forward it goes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Godin tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. Alaba. Royce. Alaba. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Godin hoists it forward. Gnabry. That is terrific skill. In towards the middle. Manolas knocks it away. Goes for up to meet it. Good delivery, but no joy.
Inter can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Manolas goes looking. D'Ambrosio. Manolas. Umtiti. Manolas. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. but still goals. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Inter pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
And it's Royce. Kimmich. Kimmich proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Now it's Gnabry. James Rodriguez. He's had a look. Hits one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's James. Kimmich. And here's chance! Away from immediate danger. Alaba. Oh, really good feet from him. Royce. And here's Royce. Has a pop!
James Rodriguez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's played forward. Now it's Cavani. Gets the better of his... It's Cavani! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Torreira. Torreira goes looking. Godin. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Alaba, and it's Dembele. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good interception. Kimmich goes upfield. Oh, that's neat. Coutinho. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rakitic gets it back. Godin. De Ligt. Alaba. And it's Royce. Dembele. Royce clips one through. James Rodriguez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
James Rodriguez put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Kimmich. James. Rodriguez gets it out to the wing. Titi with the clearance. In once, massive leap! Cleared away. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Well positioned to make that interception. Manolas. Torreira. And it's Alex Telles. James. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's...
Messi! Goal! Juventus! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Juventus break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Lewandowski spreads it towards the left. De Bruyne delivers. He's there to get rid. He's managed to get that all wrong. And here's Dybala. And it's Conte. Conte. Aguero just brushed off the ball there. Messi plays it forward. Breaks on here. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi! Fabinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi! What a save! Terrific reactions! And here's Aubameyang, and Aubameyang! That carried quite a threat. Conte. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. get a throw in. What a throw in. Alexandro. Manchester are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Aguero. Dybala clips one through. Alexandro is there to heave it away. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Bonucci. Messi, who's made his mark on this game. And here's Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Conte.
Paulo Dybala really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Aubameyang. And it's Messi. And here's Roberto Firmino.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Across the field it goes. Messi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Mendy is on a run down the left wing. Thiago demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And here's Messi. And it's Cancelo. Messi! He can pounce on that. Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Ederson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Stones. Stones crosses it. Bonucci is there, and he can get that clear. Conte. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Alexandro drives it forward. Going through. Iago Aspas on a charge down the left. Savic. Manchester getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Varane plays it over to the other flank. Laporte. João Cancelo. Forward it goes. Messi. Goes for it! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester really were...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in.
Malcolm! Marcelo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Malcolm. Thiago Silva positions himself well and cuts it out. Malcolm. And here's Mauro Icardi. It's Parejo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Marquinhos. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Lemar. Matuidi clips one through. He's away! Hits one! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And it's Sterling. Pjanic. And here's Sterling. Toni Kroos. Dashing forward at pace. Tagliafico drives it forward. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mauro Icardi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lobs it in gently. That's a promising ball. Going through. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, good interception. Modric. Toni Kroos. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Mbappe. Marquinhos. Kane. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Pjanic. Toni Kroos. Tries a shot! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. That gets things going for the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Played out to the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Pjanic with the short one. Up for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tagliafico. Jimenez hoists it forward. Marcelo gets it back. Vertonghen. Mbappe. Out for a throw. And it's Lamar. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Sterling. Modric. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Roberto, and it's played forward. Modric goes looking. Kane. Oh, really good feet from him. And it's Toni Kroos. Pjanic. Now it's Modric. Out to the right. Into the box. Oh, the clearance is short.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Looks to clip it forward. And here's Sterling. Over to the left. Oh, the ball's come loose! And he's straight offside.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Vertonghen battles to win it back. Sterling. Lacazette provides an outlet. Jimenez knocks it away. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Toni Kroos, Bernardeschi. A really good feat. It's a loose ball.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's Xhaka. Marquinhos cuts it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. And the counter is on. Roberto. Now it's Matuidi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Oh, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Piqué is there to heave it away. Manchester United get it back again. And it's Pogba. Pogba. Manchester United are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passes.
Pogba! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Time to deliver. Bernardo Silva with a fine tackle. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Barcelona yet to have a shot on target. Costa. Fernandinho pings it out wide, and here's Goretzka. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
To safety, and it's Pogba. Talisca. Neat exchange. He's gone for it. Goal! Manchester United. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Jordi Alba to play it forward. Maguire. Shaw. Just brushed off the ball there.
Immobile really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's played forward. Romagnoli gets into the right position to intercept. Goretzka. Fernandinho. Bruno Fernandes does well there, alert. Goretzka. And it's Fernandinho. More than happy. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Pogba. He's made sure that that won't get through. Look, it's Immobile! In it goes! And this is getting better and better. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Fernandinho. And here's Diego Costa. Defence has got rid of that. Jordi Alba. And it's Goretzka. That's a throw. Lobs it in gently. Needed a better pass there. Manchester United are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
That's Pinaqueta. Piqué. It's being played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to bypass the midfield. Well positioned to make that interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Piqué. Fernandinho. Forward it goes. Werner. Now it's Immobile. Immobile unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Romagnoli gets it back. Maguire plays it forward. That'll be a throw. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And here's Immobile.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Up towards the front line. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pogba. And here's Martial. Now it's Martial. Martial floats one over. Martial. Diego Costa. Romagnoli. Maguire. Maguire goes looking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Piqué. Jordi Alba. And it's Goretzka. Jordi Alba. Gets it into the middle. Maguire is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandinho. And here's Jordi Alba. Oh, that's nice. Bernardo Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's
great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Titi. Inter Milan, still to register a shot on target. Silva. Liverpool are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets the chance to cross. Oh, real danger here. Towering header. And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough.
Liverpool are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Philippe Coutinho. Done very well to intervene. Silva. And it's Salah. And here's Suarez. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Van Dijk. Mane. And it's Bale. Bale tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Marco Verratti. Mane. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Fence has got rid of that. Silva goes for the cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And it's Salah. And here's Suarez. Silva. Mane. David Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hector Bellerin. Bale. Hector Bellerin. Back into the middle. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mesut Ozil. And it's Mane. It's a loose ball.
Mane really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And here's Suarez. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Alex Telles. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Alderweireld. Mane goes on a charge down the left. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Salah. Manolas is there to heave it away. And that has put paid to that. Jorginho. And it's Silva. And he just whacks it away. Umtiti. Alex Telles. He's on a run down the left wing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mane. It's on a plate. Luis Suarez! You can get that clear.
Liverpool are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Philippe Coutinho. Torreira gets it out to the wing. And it's Hector Bellerin. Rakitic. Ball's gone out of play. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a long pass. Manolas is there, and he can get that clear. And they've been caught out here. Massive leap! Mane with a shot! In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Kepa reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Manolas. And time is up. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event. Cavani! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Out for a throw. Oh, it's Dembele. It's going to be another throw. And through for the goalkeeper. Ericsson. Azar. Ericsson. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good foot in there. Alaba. Alaba drives it forward. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Pavard. Bayern Munich have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Neymar. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Azar. And here's Neymar. And it's Azar. Ericsson gets away from his opponent, chooses to go back. Casemiro shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Neymar with the short one. Now it's Ericsson. Has a pop! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Forward pass. And he's got his range wrong there. Ball is over the line. Gnabry on a strong run down the right. Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. Neymar. Neymar not easily shrugged off the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. It's out for a goal kick. It's Mahrez. Ericsson, who has made his impact already.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he has been fouled there. The ball is out of play. De Ligt. Passing. There's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And then they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started. Azar. Eriksson. Mahrez. Eriksson. And here's Cristiano. Has a goal! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, whatever was said in their dressing room at half-time has worked, and so often it's the big-name players who respond. What a great, great goal to reclaim the advantage. Super stuff.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's Dembele. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Cleared away. Azar. Looking to force his way through. Over to the left. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Plays it back. Oh, really good feet. Eric, and the finish! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was a given. It always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Eriksson. And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away. Mahrez. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a corner. Gnabry with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. And here's Mahrez.
Mahrez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dembele. He's got the ball glued to his feet. That's sprayed out wide. Dembele, he's onside. Tucks it into the area. And he's cut it out. Mahrez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Lovely bit of skill. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Alaba. Dembele's cross. Sergio Ramos tries to clear. It'll be a throw-in. Royce. And he heaves it forward. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry looking to run onto it. Meets it first time! Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Eriksen. Madrid have a free kick. And they are cruising away. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Royce. Neymar. It's a promising ball. And he's straight offside. Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Eriksen. Azar. And that's that. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to